my best to make it happen. So when I was 9 years old, the show The Real World came out. I remember me and my best friend Allison were sitting and
I sit with records up until the time they're mixed. So it's not like I get everything mixed and then I sit on it another 6 months trying. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's not like that. But nah, man, I do it. I work best juggling a couple different albums. You know? Like, yeah, I just recorded like an album with the guys from Mars Volta, with Cedric and Omar. So while I'm doing that, I'm working on my solo album, I'm working on Transplant's album.
Damn.
The lights never stopped shining on the Kardashians, but this time that spotlight hit differently. The moment people thought Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker had reached the perfect fairy tale ending, the internet decided to reopen a chapter everyone thought was closed. 4 years, fans adored their whirlwind love, the tattoos, the PDA, the Italy wedding, and those dreamy Instagram moments, but out of nowhere, an old rumor resurfaced. A rumor that dragged Kim Kardashian straight into the middle of her sister's love story. Yes, Kim Kardashian, the global icon, the trendsetter, the woman who made headlines for redefining fame, was now being linked to her sister's husband. The idea alone was enough to set the internet ablaze. Before Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker became Hollywood's favorite power couple, whispers claim that Travis Barker once had his eyes on Kim Kardashian, and not just casually. People said he was obsessed. Back in the early 2000s, long before Kim Kardashian built her billion-dollar empire, she was just Paris Hilton's assistant, organizing closets and managing events at the same time. Travis Barker, the ink drummer of Blink-182, was already a rock legend with that dangerous charm. Their paths crossed again and again in that Hollywood party scene. It was a world of flashing cameras, bold personalities, and whispered secrets, and in the middle of it all, Travis Barker couldn't seem to take his eyes off Kim Kardashian. In his own autobiography, Can I Say?, Travis Barker confessed something that would later haunt him. I couldn't stop looking at Kim. She was kind, polite, beautiful. Those words, written years ago, became the gasoline that reignited this entire storm. Fans started connecting dots like detectives. If Travis Barker was already fascinated by Kim Kardashian, did Kourtney Kardashian ever know? Did Kim Kardashian feel the same or worse? Did something actually happen between them that everyone's pretending to forget? Back then, both Kim Kardashian and Travis Barker denied any romantic connection. But Shanna Moakler, Travis Barker's ex-wife, wasn't buying it. She dropped a bombshell, claiming that she divorced Travis Barker because she caught him texting Kim Kardashian. He was having an affair with Kim Kardashian, she said publicly. And that one statement exploded like a grenade in the tabloids. Kim Kardashian instantly denied it, calling it a total lie. But by then, the damage was done. Fans didn't need proof. The rumor itself was enough to live forever on the internet. Old photos began resurfacing, Kim Kardashian and Travis Barker at events, smiling, standing close, looking too comfortable for comfort. People replayed interviews, dug through archives, and dissected every quote. He couldn't stop thinking about Kim Kardashian. She was unforgettable. Those phrases from Travis Barker's own mouth made people wonder if this was more than just a crush. Even when Travis Barker married Kourtney Kardashian, the rumor refused to die. Every time Kim Kardashian and Travis Barker appeared in the same room, the energy felt different. Fans noticed subtle looks, polite smiles, and an air of unfinished business. Some said Kim Kardashian looked uncomfortable. Others swore Travis Barker seemed extra careful. Careful. Whatever it was, people could feel it and they loved speculating about it. What makes this story even wilder is that Kourtney Kardashian reportedly knew about Travis Barker's old crush on Kim Kardashian long before they ever went public. According to insiders, Travis Barker told Kourtney Kardashian everything early in their relationship. He wanted honesty, he said, and Kourtney Kardashian, in her calm, unbothered way, decided not to make it a big deal. She laughed it off at first, even joked about it privately. But deep down, can anyone really ignore something like that? Imagine finding out the man you love once confessed being obsessed with your own sister. Behind the scenes, sources said it was awkward at first. The Kardashian family already has enough complicated history. The last thing they needed was a shared crush turning into a family headline. Still, Kourtney Kardashian stayed composed. That's her new energy, calm, centered, protective of her peace. While tabloids were trying to make this a war between sisters, Kourtney Kardashian chose silence, and silence for her spoke volumes. Meanwhile, Kim Kardashian handled it with the same control she's mastered over the years. When the rumor resurfaced online, she didn't post a thing. No tweets, no shade, no cryptic captions, nothing. She simply went silent, the kind of silence that makes everyone lean in closer. And when she finally spoke, her statement was simple and cold. That's a complete lie. Travis Barker and I have always been friends. There's never been anything romantic. Just like that, the fire dimmed. Kim Kardashian didn't need to argue. She knew how to starve a story until it dies. But Shanna Moakler wasn't done. She doubled down in interviews, saying Travis Barker talked about Kim Kardashian all the time. She claimed everyone around them knew he had a crush. It was obvious. She said, the more Shanna Moakler talked, the more people started picking sides. Some believed Kim Kardashian, others thought Shanna Moakler was bitter, but telling the truth. Either way, Travis Barker's words from years ago had started something he couldn't stop. To fans, the most shocking part wasn't whether Travis Barker had a crush on Kim Kardashian. It was that he ended up marrying Kourtney Kardashian years later. It was the ultimate Hollywood twist. One sister admired from afar, another sister married in real life. Suddenly, their whole love story took on a new layer. Every kiss, every post, every red carpet moment carried a question in the background. Did Kourtney Kardashian ever wonder what could have been between Travis Barker and Kim Kardashian? Still, Kourtney Kardashian proved she's unshakable. Her focus was on her love, her family, and her peace. She knew gossip fades, but loyalty lasts. And Travis Barker made his loyalty clear. He chose Kourtney Kardashian every single day. Whatever he might have admired about Kim Kardashian in the past, it was Kourtney Kardashian who became his future. By the time 2021 rolled around, the Kardashian-Barker romance had become the centerpiece of Hollywood obsession. Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker were everywhere, kissing on red carpets, posting matching tattoos, traveling the world. They looked untouchable, but when that old Kim Kardashian rumor came back again, the internet turned their fairy tale into a forensic investigation. Threads exploded on Reddit. TikTok creators made timelines. Every photo, every interview, every line from Travis Barker's book was analyzed like evidence in a case. People started asking, did Kourtney Kardashian really read that autobiography? Did Kim Kardashian ever confront him? Was Shanna Moakler telling the truth all along? The gossip became unstoppable. Entertainment shows brought on experts to read body language. When Kim Kardashian walked past Travis Barker at events, the clips went viral instantly. One fan commented, "You can tell there's still tension." Another wrote, "Kourtney Kardashian acts calm, but you know that has to sting." But if there's one thing Kourtney Kardashian has mastered, it's the art of silence. She didn't tweet. She didn't post a statement. She simply kept living. Pictures of Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker kissing flooded her page. They showed love notes, studio nights, and private moments full of joy. It was her way of saying, "We're fine." That quiet confidence became her power move behind the scenes. Sources close to the Kardashians confirmed that Kim Kardashian and Kourtney Kardashian did have a private talk about the whole situation. According to insiders, Kim Kardashian reassured her sister that nothing ever happened between her and Travis Barker. It was a crush from another lifetime, nothing more, and Kourtney Kardashian, being older and wiser now, believed her. She's seen enough drama in her lifetime to know what matters and what doesn't. Still, fans couldn't stop comparing clips from the Kardashians' episodes. They noticed little moments, the side-eye glances, the polite smiles, the slight distance between Kim Kardashian and Kourtney Kardashian when Travis Barker was around. But nothing ever exploded publicly. That's what makes this story even more fascinating. It's not about fights or screaming. It's about everything unsaid through all of it. Kim Kardashian focused on her business empire, her law studies, and her fashion campaigns. She's built her brand on staying in control, and Travis Barker, on the other hand, stayed loyal, present, and vocal about how much he loves Kourtney Kardashian. "She changed my life," he once said. That one line silenced even the most persistent gossip pages. But Shanna Moakler kept poking at the story from time to time, reminding people of the past. She would post vague messages, throw shade, or mention Kim Kardashian's name just enough to reignite curiosity. Yet, every time she did, Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker responded with love, not words, just actions, and that became their statement. Real love doesn't argue with rumors. The fans, though, never let it go. Some believe there was something once between Kim Kardashian and Travis Barker, while others insisted it was just admiration twisted into gossip. Still, even the doubters couldn't deny how powerful the bond between Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker became. They turned every whisper into proof of their strength. At its core, this whole story isn't about betrayal, it's about perception. Travis Barker once admired Kim Kardashian, yes, but admiration is love. Love is what he built with Kourtney Kardashian. Kim Kardashian was part of his past. Kourtney Kardashian became his forever. And that's what fans sometimes forget. Hollywood might remember every rumor, but real people move on. As time passed, the story lost steam. Kim Kardashian stayed focused on her kids and career. Kourtney Kardashian continued glowing in her relationship. And Travis Barker became the devoted husband everyone now praises. Even Shanna Moakler's interview stopped hitting the same way. People moved on. But the internet? It never forgets. Every few months, the rumor resurfaces, a reminder that fame never really lets go of the past. When you look at it now, it almost feels poetic. Years ago, Travis Barker admired Kim Kardashian, but life led him to Kourtney Kardashian, the woman who matched his energy, his chaos, his peace. It's like destiny just waited for the right time. Kim Kardashian never needed to defend herself. Her silence became her shield. Kourtney Kardashian never needed revenge. Her happiness became her answer. And Travis Barker, he proved that love isn't about who caught your eye first. It's about who keeps your heart forever. So, what do you think, fam? Do you believe there was ever something real between Kim Kardashian and Travis Barker? Or was it all just harmless admiration the internet turned into chaos? Whatever the truth is, one thing's certain, no rumor, no past, and no headline could ever break the bond that Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker have now. Because in the end, it wasn't Kim Kardashian's beauty that won, it was Kourtney Kardashian's peace. And peace, in the Kardashian world, is the rarest luxury of all.